Hey, thanks for joining me. Let's do some Pilates. Have a seat. All you need is your yoga mat. Put your feet out in front of you, bent knees, sitting them nice and tall. Grab underneath your knees to give yourself a little bit of pressure so you can pull your sternum forward. Relax your shoulders, lengthen that neck out, up, not out, but up. Breathing in here, lifting up, a little taller every single time you exhale. Relax the thighs. Relax the throat. Take deep inhales here. Drop the shoulders. Light on the sit bones. And the last one. Hold it here. Lift the shoulders up to the ears. And then lower them down. Really press the shoulders down here. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, lower those shoulders down. Again, the neck is really tall. Inhale, lift them. Last one. And then exhale, lower. Reach your arms forward. Inhale, reach them out to the sides. Exhale, pull them front. Inhale, reach them to the side, sitting them nice and tall. So now I want you to try to keep that length in your spine without holding on with your knees. Exhale. This time, inhale. And exhale, tuck your tailbone back, roll into the sacrum here. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone back, pull the ribs underneath. Inhale. Keep the arms right at shoulder height. One more inhale. And then exhale, holding the back here. Reach one arm up to the ceiling, inhale. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, reach the other arm up. And then exhale, lower. Pull those abs in a little bit tighter, inhale. And then exhale, lower, last one. Inhale. And then exhale, lower. Make sure you're on a good spot for your sacrum. Lift one leg up and lower it down. Switch. Lift the other leg up. Try not to bring them in too close together. Switch. So make the legs about hip distance apart so they're not touching. Lower and switch. And a lower. I would inhale on the lift, but you can do either. You can also exhale because it's exertion. It's the hard part. But this is also hard. And learn one more each way. And lower down. And then last one, try not to move your body at all. And then lower down. Roll yourself back to just the tips of the shoulder blades. Stop it there. Roll your spine back up. All the way to the sit bones, reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale, roll back to the shoulder blades, one vertebrae at a time. So really feel every single vertebrae touching down singly and then rolling back up as far as we're going. So you're not going into the upper back. Rolling back. So those aren't touching. Rolling down. And then rolling back up. Hello, abdominals, right? And then rolling back. Try to really loosen the thighs. Belly is in. Tap. And then rolling back up. Let's do one more. Rolling back. This time we're going to stay. Hold it here. Just the tips of those shoulder blades. Pulse here for 10. Up 1. Up 2. Keep your whole back down. Don't lift up from that low back. 4. 5, just a shoulder blade, so it's just an upper back curl. 7, upper back curl. 8, 9, and 10. Hold it, roll yourself up. Pull with those abdominals. Try never to straighten that spine until right here. And then rolling back. That is pretty hard to get. Rolling down, stay right here. One leg to tabletop, lift, lower down, switch, lift. Again, hip distance, don't touch them. And lift, back is down, shoulder blades are way up. Exhale. Inhale, or you can inhale, exhale, lift. Just breathe. Lower and a lift. Neck is relaxed. One more each way, up and lower down. And then last one, up. And then come all the way up to sitting, lifting up, pulling those abdominals in. Sit them nice and tall, reaching out. And then exhale, rolling back to the shoulder blades again. Hello, rolling down. Oh, reach an arm up, inhale. And then exhale, and then inhale, or exhale and inhale. Lift. Keep that chest up. The chin is away from that chest, but your head is lifted up because your shoulder blades are way up. Last 3. Last 2. lower, and last one. Hold it here, roll your spine up. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Oh, it's getting harder, isn't it? Roll all the way back down to the shoulder blades. Yep. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Good job. And now you're just gonna twist and then come center and twist. Other direction, come center. Keep those shoulder blades up. Really try to feel just that upper back twisting and twist and come center and rotate and come center and rotate and come center. Let's do one more each way. Keeping the back down and center and last one and then come center. Guess what? You have to roll back up. Roll. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Inhale. Exhale, rolling down. Whew, all the way down. Let's go to the first side now. Rotate over. Stay here. Pulse here for 5. Up 1. Up 2. And 3. Keep the shoulder blade up. 4. And 5. Switch. Other side. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hug the belly in. 1. And then center and then roll up. Rounding through that back. Alrighty then. Roll all the way down. Exhaling, coming all the way down with the head on the floor, with planted feet. Party in the middle. When my client says that, I think it's so cute. Party in the middle. Bend the knees, plant the feet, and then we're just gonna nice, easy hip roll. Palms are open, shoulder blades are wide. Shoulder blades, yes, and collarbones are wide. Tuck of the tail in, print, rolling up. Legs are just about 2-3 inches apart, and then rolling back down. Really hug the belly up underneath the rib cage. And then down. So I've been cueing that a little bit more lately, not just pressing the belly into the spine, but also lifting up underneath the ribs. Especially as you're rolling down here, you can really get that sensation because the pelvis is tilted back. And so it's almost like if you can imagine your pelvis as a bowl of soup, it pours into the ribs. Breathe in here and then pour that soup into the belly button and up into the ribs. Rolling down. Is that a good analogy? Sure. And then rolling up. Works for me. Pulling the belly in, hugging that waist, and then rolling down nice and slowly. Reaching the arms up to the ceiling. Retract, protract, protract first. Shoulder blades come down, retract next. And then open, and then protract. Neutral and retract. Try not to move the ribs though. So as you're pulling those shoulder blades, as you're sliding them underneath, you try not to move that rib cage. And protract. Down and retract. And then plant the feet. Nice work. Straighten out one leg, pull one leg into tabletop. Holding it here. Grab on with your opposite hand of leg and then roll the head and chest up. Staying here, let go with that other hand, so it's hovering here, and then let go with that hand that's on that knee. Hold it here, just straighten this leg out. Stretch it long, pull it in 1. Stretch long, pull in 2. Stretch long, and 3, tight quads. 4, pull, keep the chest up. 5, pull, let's go to 8. 6, pull, higher chest. 7, and in, and 8. Hold it here. Grab on with your opposite hand now. Same hand as leg, I should say. Pull your other knee in carefully, and then switch legs. Grab onto that hand. Lift the chest up a little bit higher now so you can get a couple more inches up. Let go, lift, and let go. Here we go. 8. In. 2. Nice and slow, and tighten this quad. Straighten this knee. 3. 4. Chest up. 5. My abs are shaking. 6. My abs are trembling. 7. And one more. 8. Pull in, grab on same hand as leg, and then lift the other leg up. Holding it here. Pull that chest up a little bit higher. Here we go for the 100. Let and go. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Out. 4, 5. In. 5. Out. 4, 5, 40, I think, 30. 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, bounce those balls. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 70, lower the head if you need to. 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 82, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 92, 3, 4, 5, let's stop at 100, 3, 4, 5, hold it. Pull the knees in, grab on, roll yourself up to sitting. Don't drop those feet. Lifting them nice and tall, and breathe here. Woo-hoo. Letting go. Hold your back of your tailbone, pulling that low belly in, and just stay. Easy balance, right. Move the arms out to the sides. 1, close. 2, don't move. 3, abs. 4, abs. 5, if you lose it, just come back into it. 6, 7, abs, and 8. Hold it here. Pull one knee in, one leg out. Rolling yourself down. Switch. In, 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 in. 3s and 4s and 5s. Bellies up. 6s, 7s, and 8s. Pull both knees in. Rock yourself up to sitting. Try not to use too much momentum, but you do use a little leverage, a little momentum. Sitting them nice and tall. Push into that low back. Hold it here. Let go when you can. Here we go. Arms again, but this time they lift up. Inhale and lower. 1, 2, and lower. Oh my goodness. 3, lower. 4, tighten those abs. 5, oh my goodness. 6, this is great, isn't it? 7, and 8. Hold it here, grab a hand, roll yourself back. One vertebrae at a time. Pull one leg in, one leg goes out, hands behind the head. Twist opposite elbow to knee. Oops, rotate, rotate, rotate. 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. Twist, twist. 6, lift up higher. 7, don't lean. And 8, and 8. Pull both knees in, rock yourself up to sitting. Oh, don't lower those feet though. Hold it here, you're pushing back to the sacrum. Let go. Okay, are you ready? Straighten the legs. 1, bend. 2, bend. Hug those feet together. 3, hug those thighs together if you can. 4, inner thighs. Quads. 5 and 6. Hello, abs. 7 and 8. Bend. Rock. Grab on. Roll your spine down. Plant the feet. Lower the head. Nice work. Open the legs wide to the side so that your toes are off and your heels are on your mat. And I want you to rotate. So drop your knees over to one side. Just give yourself a little twist here. That feels really good. And then come back. Think about that top knee pushing down to the floor. It's that top leg. And then lift up and twist again. Over. Shoulder blades are down. Come on up. And then last time over. And then up, walk the feet in closer. Lift one leg up, you're in imprint, other leg up into tabletop. Hands are planted to the floor. We're going to twist again. Drop the knees over to one side. Keep the feet with you. Pull up. Over to the other side. Now this is a little bit harder. Pull up. Still feels good though. Over to the first side. Lift. Really try to pull from those abs. And lift. Okay, now, so you're getting a pretty big range here because we're going nice and slow, but now I want to speed it up. So go very small, pull, small, pull, small. But you're really pushing your thighs away. Push them away. Twist through that pelvis. Abs tight. Twist and twist. And 3. And a 2, pull those ribs down, and a 1, and then come on up, grab underneath those knees, rock yourself up to sitting, using some momentum, plant the feet. Come onto your stomach, let's do some extension. That was about 10 minutes of almost pure abdominal. Come onto your stomach. That's what I just said. Lying down. Whew. Okay, legs are lightly rotated if you need to for your back. Hands are stacked underneath your forehead. Pull those shoulder blades down that back, lengthen that back of that head. Hold it here, lift those elbows up. So those elbows are lifted. Inhale, arching up, but you don't go too high. And then exhale, lowering. Pulling the belly in, pushing the tailbone down. And lowering, keep those elbows high. And the head does not rest. It just comes down to the floor and hover. Inhale. And then exhale, one more. And then exhale, very nice. Pull the hands right by those shoulders. Lift the head and chest up, using pressure in those hands and those elbows. Holding it here, drop your chin forward. Chin forward, and then lift up. Chin forward, stretching through the back of the neck. lift up. Chin forward, lift up. Now drop to one ear to the shoulder. Tilt, come back up, and tilt, come back up. Shoulder blades are down the back, tilt, and back up, and other shoulder tilt, and then come back up. Holding here, tighten those abdominals, come back maybe about an inch, come down an inch, lift those arms up to those heels of the feet, dropping that chin so your neck is just in line with your spine. Pick up one leg, then the other leg, and hold it here. Really reaching those toes opposite of the crown of the head. Squeezing those glutes, lifting up from the back of the body. Flex the feet, point the feet, flex the feet, point the feet. Those toes should be lifted up so you're not touching the floor at all. Open the chest, open shoulders, really reach into the heels. Flex, and a point, and one more flex, and one more point. Squeeze the legs together if you can. Stay laterally rotated if you can. Hold it here. Beat the feet fast. Beat, 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 beat. Pull those abdominals in. Lifting the chest up. Nothing should have moved through the body. Beat, 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 beat. Close, close, open, close, open, close. Nice and fast. Pulling the abs in. 4, 3, 2. Open wide here. Stretch it open. Lower the legs. Bring the hands to the shoulders and lower the upper body. Nice work. Push back. Squeezing together. And then around your spine. Woohoo! Ooh, that felt good after all that flexion that we were doing. Round that back up, puffing up those shoulders, and then sitting up nice and tall for some twisting through the upper body. So we've been focusing primarily on the lower body, just for twisting, primarily twisting for the lower body. So now we're going to twist up here. Reaching the arms out to the sides. Come in front of you like 930, 230. Inhale as you rotate. And then exhale, center. Lift up a little bit taller. Again, think of that crown of the head, just like you're a stiff mannequin, right? You're a mannequin. And rotate. So don't swing those arms to one side. Twist. Come center. Make it come from the rib cage. So your body is turning. Your shoulders are turning. Your collarbones are turning. And center. Inhale. And then exhale. Or inhale, exhale. Doesn't matter. Wherever you need the help. Typically, the exhale is the help. The exhale is the assist because it engages the abdominals a little bit more nicely. And center, and last one, and twist, and then come center. Perfect, let's lie on our side. You're up on your elbow, bottom elbow, and really side bending. So my head is a little bit tilted here. Push up on that elbow, but lengthen the shoulders down the back. Holding it here. Lift the top leg up. You're in one straight long line. Lift the top leg up. Pinching that side waist. Can you feel that? Really want you to lift up and bend here. Reaching that arm over that foot. Lift, lift, and lift. So I would like this to be more about your side waist than the leg, although you're going to feel the leg here in a minute. Up. I'm already feeling my hip. And lift. And lift. Belly's in from the front. You're not arching your back. So go and touch your low back and make sure that there's no huge curve in it that's unnatural. If you have a huge curve in your low back, that's okay. Try to push your butt forward a little bit more. Lift. Lift for 4, 4, 3, and a 2, and a 1. Hold here. Reach to that heel a little bit higher. Really reach this top arm. Flexing that top foot. Lift the leg up a little bit higher. I'll pinch that hip here. Nice, 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 nice. And then lower down, switch sides. So it should have been all up here. That's where I want you to feel it. Come to the other side. You're on your elbow. I never said on the first side, make sure this elbow is directly underneath the shoulder or even in a little bit. Straight legs. Hand is in front. Lift up. Really curve that upper back over like you're a C. So you're sideways, you're a C. Head is lifted up. Lift that top leg. Reach that arm over to that foot. Point that ankle. And here we go. Lift. Knees parallel so the thigh is straight forward. Pull the belly in from the front. Watch the arching in that low back. And really reach in that arm. Reach. And reach. Woo-hoo. Reach. Ooch. And reach. I'm cramping. I'm cramping. That's why I'm moving my top foot because I'm cramping in my foot. Lift. Lift. Pinch that side waist. So ideally you want to feel it more down towards the side waist of the back than the front. This is all open here. No hip flexor. No hip flexor involvement whatsoever, so you're not bent. If you touch the front of your hip, it should be flat or open. Ooh. Lift and lift. Yep, it's getting good, isn't it? Really push yourself up off this bottom elbow. Really force that arch, that curve in your back. Lift, side arch is what I would call it. Ooh, 2. Hold it here, lift that leg up, a little bit higher now, flex that ankle. Did I flex on the first side? I can't remember. Lift up higher, and now really reach for that foot, hold it. Bend a little bit deeper, come on, you can do it, 1 more inch. Knee is facing forward, lift that leg up a little bit higher, another 1/2 inch. You can do it, hold, breathe, tight. I want this to be hard, I want this to be effort. 3, 2, and 1, and then relax. Ow. Woohoo! Nice work. Good job. Okay, shoot the legs out in front. Let's do a little saw. It's going to feel really good now. Oh. So the sides of the back, right? Sides of the back. You should have felt that, sides of the back. Legs out, reaching up nice and tall. Again, long crown of the neck. So after all the work we've done, this should be really nice and easy to sit up really light on your sit bones and your hips. So you're lifted up from the ribs to the hips. That's where I want you to look for the length. Inhale as you rotate. Exhale as you bend forward. Reach the opposite arm past that pinky toe. And then lifting up nice and tall. And then come center. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Lift. And then center. Inhale. Really reverse articulate your back here. Lift it up. And then come center. So you start with your mid-back twist. Bend through your mid-back and then pull up through your mid-back. Head is last. And then center. Rotate and bend. Lift up and then center. We're all about sequence. So the sequence is starting in the mid-back. Pull it up and then come center. 1 more each way. I love saw. Twist, bend, lift, and come center. Last one. Rotate. Reach past, lift up, and center. Very nice, good job. Ooh, shake it out. Come onto your seat, sideways, feet are planted, roll your spine down. 1 vertebrae at a time, holding on if you need to. I just need a little bit of help there because we have done a lot of abdominals. Bend those knees, plant the feet here, and we're gonna just easy peasy bridge up. Bridge up in a neutral spine, and then bridge down. 3 here. Lift up in a neutral, and come down. 1 more. Lift up in a neutral, and then come down. Imprinted spine, pull 1 knee in, then the other knee in for rollover. Straight legs up to the ceiling, tight quads, hands by the hips, lower to the side a little bit so you open up the hips, and then lift up and over. Pulling those legs together, using the arms and the upper body just a little bit. Touch the floor if you can. Lift them back up, open and flex the feet, rolling down. Pushing into the triceps, into the shoulders, rolling through that back. So the shoulders stay nice and even here. Point and together and up. Using those upper arms mainly. Touch, lift, open, flex, roll. Upper arms, triceps and upper back. Last one. Together, lift up and over. And then tap down, lift up, open, flex, and then roll down. Nice and slow, really hugging those abs into the spine, and then we're gonna change the direction. So open the legs, flex the feet. Oh, I'm sorry, no, point the feet, lift up and over. Lift, point the feet, sorry. Tap the feet down, lift them up, bring them back together, now flex them, and roll down. Hamstrings going up to the ceiling, and then away. Open, lift. Inhale, tap. Lift, close, flex, roll. Pushing through those heels. Stretching through the spine. Last one, getting a nice hamstring stretch as you come down with those flexed ankles. Lift. Wow, is it getting harder? Lift, flex, and roll. Slow, 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 slow. And then bring the feet down. Planted, neutral spine, and bridge. Nice and easy. Lift and lower. Exhale, inhale, but don't move through the hips. Exhale, inhale, okay, keep it steady. Exhale, and inhale, 1 more. And bridge, and then inhale, relax. Where am I? Okay, straighten the legs. I want to make sure I wasn't on the floor. Straighten the legs out, hands are down. Let's do 1 leg circle. Shake those legs out for a second. Bend 1 knee in. Stretch up to the ceiling, reach your arms up to the ceiling so you cannot hold on, you cannot brace yourself. Circle the legs, 1, whoa. 2. So make it very small. 3, because you don't want to rock and roll through the hips. 4, change direction. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that knee in. Give that little hip a stretch here. Hamstring and hip a stretch. Oh, that feels good. And then stretch the leg out long. Other side, bending in, lengthening up, reaching up. 4 circles. 1, 2. I hope I remembered you. I remembered to tell you to change direction on the first side. I can't remember if I did. Change direction here. Just 4 each way. 2 and 3. Hamstring down. Don't rock and roll. 4. Pull that knee in. Hug it in a little bit tighter. Oh, it feels good. Stretching through that hip. Pull the other knee in to rock yourself up to sitting. Lifting them nice and tall. And then come forward. Make sure you're not going to roll back. We're going to do rolling like a ball off your mat. Lifting up your back of your tailbone, sit bones. And what I want you to try to do to play with this, to have fun with this, just for giggles, is you're going to take your elbows and your hands and put them on your head like this. So elbows on the knees and hands on the head. Okay, now the trick is try to roll like a ball and not come away from your hands or your elbows. It is hard. Here we go. Inhale. Keep those elbows connected. Exhale. Pull. Whoa, almost. Inhale. And then exhale. Oh, I almost lost it. Inhale. Oh, abs, abs, abs. Whoa. It is so hard. Lift. Core, 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 core. 2 more. Can you feel your abs? 1 more. Oh, straight arms. Legs out 1 at a time. Rolling down. All the way down. Switch. 1. Arms out straight. 2. 3. 1 arm up to the ceiling. 4. Reaching up. 4. 3. 2. 1. Other arm up. Both arms up. 1. And 2. And 3. Hands behind the head. Rotate here. Twist. Opposite. 2. 4. 6. 8. 2. 4. 6. And 8. Double leg stretch. Hands by those knees. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. Inhale. And reach. Inhale. Chest up higher. Circle around. 1 more. And pull. Legs up. Scissor. Grab on. And on. And pull. And pull. Chest up. So use that upper body, grabbing the leg, stretch the hamstring, and pull the chest up. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Stop. Whichever leg is up, hold it there. Stay right there. Pull that chest up a little bit higher. Let go. Reach into the sides. Pulse up for 10. 1 lift, 2 lift, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold it here. 10, switch the legs, grab on, lift that chest up higher, lower that bottom leg so it's just a couple inches up off that floor. Let go. Pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, straight knee, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pull both legs up now. Bend your knees and rock yourself up to sitting. Relax the neck. Oh, it's kind of hard on the neck, right? So just relax it. Okay, come onto your stomach. A little bit hip extension. Having a lay down. Oh my goodness. Try to come parallel with the legs. Hands underneath your head. Stack. Pull the armpits down to the back. So a lot of times I cue the shoulder blades, but I've been talking about the armpits too. So pull those armpits down. Here we go. Single leg extension. You are parallel. Belly is in. Lift and then lower. And lift and lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. The feet do not have to touch, but they should only be about 2 or 3 inches apart from each other, and you should be parallel. Pulling the belly in. Try not to move into the low back. So go ahead and take one hand, keep going, and place it on the low back, and make sure you don't feel that your low back is moving at all. So what you have to do if it is press the, first of all, decrease your range of motion. Don't lift your legs so high. And also, press the tailbone into the floor, and use just that glute. Lift, lower, so the tailbone is really pressing in, and the front hips are lifted up off the floor with that belly. Last 2, And last one, and then relax it down. Hands right by those shoulders for a breaststroke. Pulling in, long neck. Exhale as you dive. Inhale as you swim around and reach. Exhale, lift. Exhale. Don't overuse the head. Exhale. Reach back and squeeze. Exhale, reach back. So push through the air like it's thick, thick chocolate syrup. Lift. One more. And arch up, and then relax it down. Shell stretch, nice work. Ow, bend the back, drop the head, seat to feet, head to knees, relax on the neck. And stretching here, let's do a little side kick. Whew, kneeling, which means it's a little bit harder. So coming up to kneeling, and I wanna make this a little bit trickier to get into. Whew. Okay, so you're on your knees, take one leg, go out to the side, make sure it is parallel. So the knee is facing straight forward, the foot is straight forward. Opposite hand, you're just gonna tick-tock yourself down. Don't bend forward, anything. Just lean down. As you do that, I want you to lift that leg up at the same time. And then slowly come down. Look down, make sure your hand is right underneath your shoulder. Arm is up, flex that foot, kick it front. Kick front, point it to the back. Let's do a double kick. Kick, kick, reach it long, one. Kick, kick to the front, reach it long. And kick, kick, reach it long. And kick, kick. So form, nothing moves in the body, just the leg is moving. And also I want you to look down at your knee and make sure you're not like this. You're not leaning off that knee. Back and flex. So you're back a little bit more. Point, flex. Gotta remember what I'm doing. I'm always thinking about having good form. One more. And then hold it here, lift the leg up to the back. 1, 2, 3, tight here. 4, lift up here. 5, shoulders down. 6, 7, and 8. Bring it back to the side, flex the foot, lift for 8. 1, 2, 3. Can you start to lighten that hand? 5, 6, 7, hold here. 8. Bring the foot down just to hover, lift, so that the foot can come down as it needs to as you come up. Switch sides. Okay, other leg goes out. Knee is parallel. So try to stay right over this thigh. That was my point when I got confused about what I was doing then. Stay right over this thigh. Lift those arms up. Start to lift that leg up. Balance here. And then slowly with control come down on that hand. Soften that bottom elbow. Flexing that foot. Kick it front. Front, front. Back. Oh, this is harder. Front, front, and back. Front, front, and belly. Kick, kick, press it back. Squeeze the butt. Press it back. Arm is up. Press it back. Lifting. Push back. Now I think we did like way too many sets on the first side because I was so talking about the form. Back. Whew. Belly is in. Oh, I feel like I'm arching on this side. Really hug those abs in. Keep them parallel. 2 more. Last one. And reach. Hold here. Lift for 8. To the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Higher. 7. Don't arch. 8. Bring it right to the side. Flex that foot. Lift it up. 8. 7. Higher. 6. Parallel. 5, 4, 3, 2, here we come to standing. Point the foot, lower that leg just a little bit, start to lift up off that hand, and slowly bring yourself up. Come down. Whew. Nice work. Sit into your hips and give your hips a little bit of a stretch. Good hip stability, good arm strength, good shoulder stability. Okay, come to kneeling. I want to do some serratus push-ups. So I'm going to face you. So what you're going to do is you are going to kneel. Let me turn sideways for a second. Hands are underneath your shoulders, and you're going to come to a kneeling plank. So you're just like this. Squeeze that bum down to the floor. Don't lift your butt up like this. So keep that butt pushed down. And all you're going to do is soften the elbows, and you drop your sternum to the floor, and then push up. Sternum to the floor, and press up. Sternum to the floor. Don't straighten those elbows. Don't bend those elbows. So they should be soft. But what is happening is I'm moving my shoulder blades on my back with the floor as my cue. Lift up. So I'm pushing down to the floor and then pushing away from the floor. down to the floor, and then away from the floor. Neck is relaxed, head is lifted up on that spine just a little bit. I think I dropped my head too much. Keep going. Let's do 3. Push up and 2. Feel in the shoulder blade area, up and 1, and push up. Sit yourself back. I was trembling during all of that, so that means that I need to really work on my shoulder strength. Flip the palms up to the ceiling to stretch through that armpit area. Taking a deep breath here and exhale. Whew. And then come over. Let's do some teaser. Can't do a Pilates session without teaser, right? Feet are down. Roll your spine back. You're in a neutral spine. I'm going to let you choose what teaser you do. Okay, so you can do legs up. You can do legs bent. I'm going to have my legs bent for now, just to see how my abs are going to react. See what's going to show up. Neutral spine, reach the arms up overhead. Keep the arms close to the ears right here, but they're not flopped down. So they're just hovering up there. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lift head and chest as you pull yourself into imprint, rolling up. Belly's in. Stay back of your sit bones and tailbone as you arch your chest up here and then roll back. Keep those arms right by those ears. That was pretty good. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, imprint, roll. Stay in here, add the legs if you want to, and up. Whoa, try not to come up to the tailbone and sit bones, and then tuck and roll. That feels good for me today. Inhale, exhale, curve. You can lift the legs up right there if you want to, and then lift. Stretch that spine. Really look for this extension here in that upper back. Bend if you want to, coming down. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale, lift that and chest up. You can feel free to keep the legs down the entire time. And then lift. All depends on how you feel. Stretching, you're on a diagonal, but you really tuck through that low belly. Bend, and then roll all the way down. Bring the hands by the sides. Bring the feet a little bit closer, but the knees are feet closer into the seat. Knees are still a couple inches apart, and just nice, easy bridge. Neutral spine, lower down. Bridge up. Lower down, bridge up, lower down, and the last one, bridge and lower down. Carefully bend the knees in, pull the knees into the chest, and stretch through the hips and everything. Hips, low back, glutes. Whew. Rock yourself up to sitting, and let's do some side bending. Legs are scissored, a little bit easier. They're stacked, a little bit more challenging. Hand right in line with those knees and the feet, okay? So don't bend in like this. The feet are not sucked into the butt. They're out a little bit more because you want to, when you go up, you're going to be in a nice, perfect toaster slat. Okay, shoulder blade is down that back. Inhale. Exhale, push up. I'm scissoring my feet today. You can stack, lift, pushing underneath that armpit as you drop your head and your arm to the floor. Lift here to a side plank and then slowly bend those knees and come down up. Nice. Inhale, exhale, push up. It's going to be much harder if your feet were stacked. And then lift, side plank. And then coming down slowly. I will do one side plank. If you're doing side plank with your feet stacked, I'll go with you. Okay, here we go. Inhale, exhale, lift. And up. Whoa, see, it's much harder to balance here. Lifting, I'm using my front foot just a little bit. Come to a side plank, hold. And then slowly bend the knees and come on down. Switch sides, good work. Woohoo! Should be a lot on that bottom shoulder for shoulder stability. Armpit area, so under here, not so much up here. If you're up here, if you're feeling it up here, you might have a hand that's too far in front, and that's going to put strain on your shoulder muscles, including your rotator. So be very careful. Make sure that hand is right underneath that shoulder. Okay, here we go. Same as your first side. So I'm just scissor a little bit. Inhale, see how this side is for me. And then exhale, pushing up. Side bending here, lifting those hips up high, dropping that bottom armpit into the hip, come to a side plank here, and then slowly bend the knees coming down. So as I bend my knees, I'm actually kind of leaning towards my feet. I'm going down towards my feet. Inhale, exhale, lift, push up. Reach over, stretch, lift up that bottom armpit. Come to a side plank, strong shoulder work. Bend those knees, coming down. Woohoo! One more. Inhale. Exhale, side plank, or side bend up. Side bend, side bend, side bend. Whoa, getting that balance. Oh, I need to do these more. Oh my goodness, I'm almost losing it. Come to a side plank, hold. Ooh, lift those hips up, Chris. Come on, you can do it. Slowly bend those knees and come down. We gotta do that more. Okay, lie on your back. Whew, shaking out your wrists. Staying on your back, just breathe here. Open the chest, open the shoulders. Knees are bent, knees are relaxed. Taking a breath here, inhale. Settle into your spine. Exhale, drop your knees open. Inhale, lift them back up. Exhale, drop the knees open. Inhale up. And then exhale, drop them open. Inhale, lift the arms up. Knees together. Exhale, drop open both to the sides. Lower. Inhale, pull both up. Exhale, drop both open. Inhale, pull both up. Exhale, open. Inhale, lift both up. Keep one knee bent, pull one leg into tabletop, and then really deep hip flex. Stretch that leg up to the ceiling, stretching through that hamstring. Breathing here, grabbing on wherever you have to for that leg to stretch. Keep the other knee bent. Relaxing through the shoulders and the chest and just giving that hip a stretch here. And then bend, and then place it down. Other leg comes in. Deep hip flex, and stretch it up. And breathe. So another variation if you wanted to. You know, I try to do things differently for every workout, but you could straighten this leg out. But I'm just having it bent today just for something different, stretching. And I'm moving my ankle around, so you can do that too, just because that feels good. Pulling that leg in, stretching the hamstring. Try to straighten this knee as much as you can. Really feel that back hamstring work. And now grab onto that knee, rock yourself up to sitting with momentum and help. Coming up to standing. Take an inhale, lift. Reach up to the ceiling, look up. Exhale, push down. Inhale, lift up and look. And then exhale, press down, last one. Inhale, lift up and look. Exhale, push down. Nice work. Thank you so much for joining me. I feel wonderful, and I hope you do too. And have a great day. Bye-bye.